Ahmet Keser in Ankara. He's a professor of political science and international relations at Hasan Kalyoncu University. Professor, it's always good to speak to you on TRT World. So when we look at the situation playing out right now in Aleppo in particular, is this a fight for control of the economic hub of Syria, vital, of course, to any sort of reconstruction? Or is this just a part of the bigger picture of what the YPG is trying to do here?
Thank you for having me, Yashin, first of all. Of course, there are several reasons, but we cannot evaluate the issue just such an economic attempt. I think the main concern here is the refusal of YPG about the integration and not to conduct their responsibilities which they have undertaken since the March the 10th memorandum. So I think the issue is more political than economic, being, of course, the economic reasons might be at the following line about the oil fields especially, but not for the Aleppo. I think with this initiative, the central government want to show that they will not allow any single party to destroy the sovereignty of the power of the central government, or they should be integrated and they should conduct their responsibilities within the frame line of the Memorandum of Understanding MOU, or the government will not hesitate using hard power. So they have to choose between the soft power and hard power, how they will solve the problem. I think this is the YPG's choice, will be designating the issue for the upcoming days.
But Professor, in a situation like this, when we see what's happening right now, can negotiations and talks continue when there doesn't seem to be trust on either side?
It might, because I think we can evaluate the issue step by step. For the Aleppo operation, the central governments show the decisiveness that they will not give permission to any group to provide any safe haven for any terrorist organization or which will destroy the integrity of the country. So they will call for negotiations, I think. If the negotiations fail again, then I think the further steps may go on about power clashes as well.
Okay, and all of this is coming as the Syrian government, of course, since the fall of Assad, has said that it wants overall integration in the country with all groups, for all people, regardless of ethnicity or background. But it's, of course, been a challenge. It's only been just over a year since the fall of that regime. But we also have seen tensions rise in the last few weeks, not just now in Aleppo, but other parts of the country. Why do you think this is happening, and what are some of those challenges now for the new government?
A good question, actually. Of course, we can say that there is a nation-building issue is ongoing, actually, in Syria. There are a lot of ethnic, sectarian, religious groups, and the integrity is not constructed. And it's not constructed neither during the Assad regime nor now. So that's why, first of all these groups should sit down and they should make a decision about the new constitution and how they will integrate to each other and how they will build their nation. For example, when we look at the historical background of Turkey, Turkey preferred to construct on a cultural basis, so shared culture, which will unite all the groups into one nation. I think this should be included in the constitutional progress in Syria. That constitutional progress is going slowly. Another issue is, even in the federal states, which we see in the world, for example, a sovereign state has only one army, national army. It is not like YPG insisted on having 3 separate divisions as they see the guarantee of their security. So that's why I think this should be negotiated in the upcoming days as well. Both parties should be very careful about the upcoming progress. I think the central government should provide some warranties about the protection of their rights, human rights, for all the ethnic groups and sectarian groups. And the subgroups also, they should show their initiative about willingness to be part of the country. Otherwise, all the nation-building activities might fail, and that civil conflict may arise again within the country. And within these conditions, I think neither Turkey or the central government or Syria will provide such a condition within the country.
Professor Keser, you've always given us a great analysis. Thanks for breaking that down for us. Appreciate it.